Greetings once again to all my fellow watch enthusiasts on YouTube and Facebook and wherever else this video is being seen and shared. It's Lane Driver once again, coming to you with an unboxing of a watch that was loaned into the channel. This watch is, was on Kickstarter. Unfortunately, the watch did not fund for the second time, unfortunately, and it is a shame because it is really a nice watch. But the watch was loaned into the channel for me to review and play with, so I thought I would go ahead and do it anyway, despite the fact that the Kickstarter didn't fund again. Hopefully the campaign owner of this watch, which is Viqueria, I think I'm pronouncing that right. I don't speak Italian, so I'm not entirely sure, but I think it is pronounced Viqueria. I hope they try again because it is a good watch. It's a good looking watch, and I think it deserves a shot at being out there in the world. So I think I'll just go ahead and show it to you now. It is kind of an unusual opening box. You can see the hinge here, so you know that this is the front end, but the front end is sort of covered up by this side. And really, it's a very nice carbon fiber looking box. I mean, it's not carbon fiber, but it has the look. So once you get your finger under there, you open it up, and there's the watch. And this folds down, and you see the company logo, Viqueria. And they've made different watches before. I think this is their third watch, and it is called the Maestrale, or Maestrale. I think I'm going to go with Maestrale. Again, it's Italian. I don't speak Italian, so I'm going to guess. If somebody down in the comments wants to correct me on that, go ahead and do it. Be nice, American, not Italian. Actually, half German, half Ukrainian, if you care. So, what I love about this watch, and you all know by now, I am a sucker for blue. My favorite color. I love blue watches, and this is a fantastic blue. And it's a really nice bezel, really good. It's loud, it's proud, and there's no slop in this at all. You can see it is a tight bezel. Now this is a GMT watch, so it can track 2 time zones with the GMT hand down there in the middle. Other than that is a 3-hander with a GMT style bezel. So actually, if you played with it, I think you could probably even track a 3rd time zone. I'm not exactly sure how, but when you've got 3 different, you got 2 different 24-hour scales on this thing, so you probably could figure it out. But nice watch. Very nice chunky watch. I love me a chunky watch. And one thing I really liked is, I'm not sure if they're real or not, they appear to be real, is we're not using spring bars on this, we are using screws, which is very unusual, except at the higher end watches. And you can see that this is a prototype. That number plate says 00 of 500, so this is the prototype watch. This is not a production watch. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like it's going to, at least not on this go-round, as of April of 2020, it's not going to make its Kickstarter goal, so it's not going to go into production on this round. So hopefully, they will try again, because this is a gorgeous watch. I love this blue. I love the sunburst effect on the face. It just really a nice watch. And it's a shame that it's not being funded, because Be a great watch to own. If he never tries again, I hope he sells me this watch, because I wouldn't mind keeping it. I mean, it uses a fairly standard movement. I think it's a standard movement, Swiss movement, but I don't know. I don't know, maybe if he plays with the watch a little bit, changes to a Japanese movement, lowers the price, maybe it'll fund. I don't know. Signed crown. Really nice double lock clasp. Plenty of micro adjustment on it. The watch didn't come with any extra links in it, but fortunately it fit me right out of the box. But if somebody had this watch and no links, and they had a bigger watch wrist than mine, they'd be in a bit of trouble. You can see the movement inside there. Some nice decoration on it. Nice compass star design on the back crystal. Very nice. And very light watch. This watch is grade 2 titanium all around. The bracelet is titanium. The case is titanium. It's a really nice, light watch. I'll put it on for you. And there it is on my 7 1/4 inch wrist. Fits beautifully. Very short lug overhang, so that's gonna wear. I was wearing this the other day for pretty much the whole day, and it's really a nice watch to wear. It doesn't weigh a lot. It's very comfortable. You can see good quality milled out clasp, stainless steel clasp, but the rest of the bracelet is titanium with the crest. And you can see there are some marks on it. I mean, I'm not the first person to get a hold of this watch. Trust me, it's been moving around quite a bit, so but it's holding up very well. Screw down crown, of course. Big chunky crown guards. Love that. It disengages with a nice pop. You can hear it and you can feel it. It is a hackable movement, as you can see. I've hacked the watch. Screw it back down, and the crown for the date adjust and the GMT adjust. If you turn one way, it adjusts the date. If you turn the other way, it adjusts the GMT hand to wherever you want it to be. And then, of course, you can always point the bezel at wherever. It being a 24-hour bezel. Very nice. Right now, I'm using the GMT hand as a 24-hour hand. I could do this real quick. Pop it to the first position and rotate the GMT hand. And let's say I know somebody out in California and it's 10 o'clock a.m. here. It would be 7 o'clock in California. So now I'm tracking 2 time zones. I'm tracking the Eastern time zone of the U.S. I'm tracking the Pacific time zone of the U.S. So very easy to accomplish. I have my sheet of facts here. Let's see. As I said, this is the Viqueria Maestrale. God, I'm butchering that. I know it. Great names, but geez. Let's see, 42 millimeter case. It is a 20 millimeter lug width, 14.5 millimeters thick. I believe that includes of course it includes a crystal. It's a flat crystal. 51.6 millimeter lug to lug. These are all measurements taken from the website. It's a 500-meter water resistant. That's pretty deep. I mean, this thing could be a dive watch if you wanted it to be, although the bezel is a 24-hour bezel. I don't know. I guess if you were a smart diver, you could probably get away with it, but it'd be better if it had a dive bezel. Sapphire crystals front and back. Grade 2 titanium case, as I said before. The movement is a Swiss Soprod movement. I believe C125. Or is it S125? I think it's C. Anyway, it is a Swiss Soprod movement. Good quality movement. I have been, I don't have a time grapher yet, but I have been tracking the time, basically comparing it to my iPhone. And the watch is, spot on. It's keeping really good time. One of these days, I'll get a time grapher, or as Random Rob calls it, the truth sayer, or the lie detector, something like that. Something funny, Nice watch. I just don't know why this watch doesn't fund. I mean, they tried twice. It didn't fund twice. I just don't get it. But I'm not a marketing guy. I'm not a watch seller. I'm just an enthusiast and collector. So it is not. It is beyond me why it doesn't sell. But whatever. Anyway, if it was still going, I definitely recommend backing it. And if you ever see this thing, I would keep an eye on Viqueria, either their website or another Kickstarter campaign for this watch. And if it ever becomes a watch for sale, I would highly recommend, if you're in the market for a GMT, with all the good stuff. I mean, titanium case, Swiss movement, good looking dial, easy to read, beautiful color, and I believe there were other colorways as well, but for me it's the blue. If you ever see this watch come up for sale, I would definitely consider it. I would go get it. Anyway, going to wrap my video with my usual. If you like the video, please give me a thumbs up. It does help with the algorithms and the search criteria on YouTube. Helps my channel become more noticeable. Comments, questions, suggestions down below. I read them all. I answer them all. I delete the negativity and the nasty stuff. I block the poster. That's just my policy. If you're new to my channel, or you've been here before but you haven't done so yet, what are you waiting for? It takes 1/10 of a second to click that red subscribe button. It takes another 1/10 of a second to click the bell icon next to it so that when I upload new material, you're alerted. I thank you for helping me grow my channel, to all my subscribers, and past, present, future. I hope that you are safe and well in this trying time as I'm making this video. If you're seeing this video now, you know what I'm talking about. If you're seeing this video in the future and you don't know what I'm talking about, Google April 2020 and find out what was going on, and you'll understand. Can't say any more than that, or I get a strike from YouTube for some strange reason. Anyway, I hope you all are safe and well, and please remain that way. And I look forward to seeing you in my next video.